Everybody. So sorry about this. I'm doing a little bit of change. So I'm setting this up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is like that. And then that is going to be like that. And like that. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm working on something right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, but I have to kind of do... Oh, that's going to be annoying. Okay, so what we have to do is... Ugh, that is irritating. But now chat is super well done. Okay, so... the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is I can't see the audio very well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we do have some of the game audio coming through. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. Sorry. So I have the second monitor in, but the refresh rate on it is absolutely terrible. So I can't really judge how the... Also, I have an air conditioner running for the first time. So I do apologize about the background audio. Please let me know if there are issues. I will take care of them, but I think we're good. Oh, I need to do multi-stream. Okay. Multi-stream is now set up. Okay. So yeah, Spelldisk. Spelldisk is a super fun game. I absolutely love it. It is very, very fun. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, I actually have quite the... I've already played the game a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to... Oh, complete reset data. There we go. So I'm going to be starting from scratch. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to turn off the vibration, though. I do not need the controller vibrating. Okay, there we go. Whomp, whomp, whomp. Chunk. Yes. Oh, that's right, I forgot. But yeah, no, I really love the game. It's super fun. Yep. Unfortunately, I have to go through the tutorial, which is fine, like I said. So, this is more for you guys watching than it is for anything else. But I will explain how spells work. Ooh, that's a good spell. Okay, so we get an item, or we get artifacts. Really? Oh, when attack type is created. That's fantastic, actually. Ishk. Oh, I have to reset. Okay, so what are you? Physical type is created. Okay, so this is where we will actually... So this is the root chamber. As we progress through the game, we will get stuff called Renown, which we can use... Or Insight, I'm sorry. Which we can use to upgrade our skill trees, which does various things. As we progress through the game successfully, we can make the game more difficult. When you start the game, you will get 3... I think I'd rather have Fireball. You will have access to 3 starting spells. So we're forced to start with a staff, and then the idea is you kill monsters, and as you kill stuff, you get the gems. Fucking spider. So the game does have an auto lock-on feature to a degree, which weirdly enough is very accurate. And it's actually, even though the aim is kind of automatically done, the lock-on works really well. And so I'm deliberately not buying upgrades. I do have the gems to do it, but I have a reason for not wanting to. Okay, so that right there. So when you deal elemental damage, enemies will gain a bar. So when that bar is full, they will take periodic damage over time based upon that element. So just like with Warframe, the higher you can stack the element damage, or the higher you can stack the elements, the better you'll do. Ow. All right, let's get out of there. Fucking stop it, you goddamn moth. Yeah, those moths are lethal. So there are some enemies. So like that vine will or the vine monster will continue to produce tentacles. But if you kill the main one, all of its little tentacle things will die. So you can just kill that and move on. But the reason why I'm just progressing on is it's actually better. So the reason why I bring that up is not all enemies are going to count as actual enemies. For example, that slime. When you kill a big slime, it will produce 2 smaller slimes. Now the small slimes will not count as enemies. But the reason why I'm going is we only get 3 rerolls, and getting rerolls are kind of important. Ow. And yes, we can actually use traps for our own benefit. I was not... I actually don't know what's blinking. I'm a little distracted right now. Ow. Yeah. So in rooms like this, basically there is a set number of enemies that will spawn. But yeah, we only get 3 rerolls, and we can reroll anything that's on the field. So the further... Oh, I really can't afford to take damage then on this map. Because then I'll take periodic damage. Okay, so every so often, so when you have a skull next, that means it's going to be a harder room, but it also means that you, the little, like, potion bottle means it's an item room. And then there's a shop right before the boss. So ideally what we're going to do, place the lightning orb, continuously deals lightning damage. I actually don't want that. For each unequipped item in inventory, become immune to stun and knock, I guess. I don't really want either of those, if I'm being honest, so I'll probably break them down. Break them down to pots. Oh, good. Okay, so more elemental damage, and we actually have a lot of ranged shit. Shoot. Ow. Shoot. Right, dang chicken. Okay, so that chicken will actually do DOT. There we go. Oh, no. There's another wave. Of course there's another wave. So yeah, dashing will let us actually go through full-blown enemies. Okay, so he will be dead, I hope. There we go. And then pop. We got it. Poison dagger. Physical, continue. Shoot a poisonous dagger that deals... Ooh, that would be good. This can be fun, but that's like a very specific build. Okay, so here we're at 1,200. Yeah. All right. And then, honestly, artifacts are more important. Okay, so now we re-roll. So, uppercut, no. Sparkle laser? Shoot a zapping laser. It's not bad. Okay, so the big thing that we want to look at is, so for our staff, so in the top right, it'll actually show us, or on the right side of the screen, it'll actually show us what all of our stuff is. So we have, so fireball is like a blunt damage. And then the poison dagger is continuous. But our staff does blunt, pierce, and then charged. So charge attack is charged automatically. That could be fun. 40% increased elemental damage. That's fantastic. So anything that we have is going to be more, or any element that we have is going to be way more. Now see, this could be interesting. So generate when charge attack type is finished and the auto charge. So that could actually be really good for us. When blunt, so... And then that just charges. I actually don't like those though. Just because something has some synergy doesn't mean it's good synergy. Oh, when player attacks. Now that's fascinating. Every 0.3 seconds, weapon attacks also create a piercing attack. That's incredible, because we also have piercing when it's created. So, when a piercing attack is created, that's continuous. But we have, because our attacks are should be creating pierce, yeah, consistently. That's awesome. And then, so this will actually feed into that. But what's this mana disc? Electric balloon. Alright. I actually really like the lightning bow. Lightning wisp. Oh, that could be interesting. Yeah, apply fire direction. Actually, let's... Okay, so apply 3... Generate 60 mana per second. Actually, we're going to do that. So when it says it's generating mana, what that means is 60% of mana goes to this. So basically every... There we go. So as we dash, we'll be producing enemies, or we'll be producing that. Okay. And that's our 3 rerolls, so we don't have anything else. Well, we have to take them. We don't have a choice. But I don't particularly like those. So we're gonna, because we can also destroy stuff. Try to get something else. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to, okay, so this will be our first experience with, ow. So yeah, as you can see, it makes a huge difference. So if you're good enough to be able to progress without buying stuff, save your rerolls, because they are going to make or break you. Yeah, that's fair. And those health things will disappear over time if you're not smart about it. Okay, so we're not buying anything because the next shop, or the next thing is our shop. So if we go over here, we'll actually see a selection of items. So you'll always be able to buy health, which next is a boss, and we can buy more rerolls. So that's not bad either. But, so this is round fire, so this is blunt fire. Which, that could be interesting, but more importantly, when a continuous type is finished. See, that's actually not good. Because we don't have a lot of continuous spells, so for us, that doesn't really do a whole lot. Ow. And, yeah, dodging that can be a bit rough. I forgot. Oh, right, I forgot. Alright, that was my fault. Oh, I missed. It's actually harder to dodge that if you're up close. I'm trying to get fire to proc on it, but man, it's not going well. Oop. So, and as you progress through the game, you'll get different, like, weapon types, different ability types. For me, I actually prefer the sword. I prefer slashing damage. Fuck that up. That's, yep. Yeah, I always get greedy at the end, because I'm like, I want to just be done with this. There we go. Okay, so open the chest, and then we get a whole bunch of gems and some healing stuff, and then we can access the create spell stuff, but instead we go on to our next stage. So here we'll have all new enemies, all new types. Oh, there was an enemy still alive that was like on top of me. That's what happened there. There we go. Okay. God fucking damn it. Alright. Let's get rid of her immediately. Oh, cool. So, TikTok Studio apparently is down. That's fun. Alright, hold on. There we go. Latest live. Comment. Block. Fucking hate these scammers. Like, I wish, because I use a multi-stream, like, if I was just streaming to TikTok, it would be better because I could filter out certain things, but I can't right now. Anyways, we're going to expand our slots. So this means I can have more stuff. And actually right now I would say discs, but again, I kind of just want to save. Saving is more important right now than anything else. See, it's a lot harder to keep track of stuff once it gets like to higher levels. So normally I go after these crow things immediately. Apparently I missed one. Oh, I missed like 3. That is a blunt, which is not what we want. Ooh, that's actually good. I would rather have that to there, and then let's pull a spell and an artifact. Librarian bag, increase weapon spell damage for each unequipped item. Nope. And Cold Burst is nope. Let's see if we get something even slightly better. Iceberg drop. That's actually good. And then for each 40 gems spawn, create a staggering nova. Yeah, so you can see. So when we're not doing dashing, those bows are spawning pretty quickly. That's fantastic. Alright. So, like I said, kill a bird immediately. Oh god, okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so you have to kill the buff guy first. Oh my god. There is so much stuff happening. Only if it works. Also, I didn't realize, so these bows actually do lightning when they hit. That's a fantastic way to deal, like, just carry damage. That's awesome. Oh, I'm almost dead. I need to... Also, it's worth noting, I'm actually not doing too terribly, given that I haven't bought any upgrades. Ah, now this is fun. So these are the cards, or these are the artifacts that will change the game for you. I want to see what Frost Branch is. That could be interesting. That could actually be super good for us, because... So what this means is that if a spell is considered a blunt type, like continuous and blunt are the same. So when you have a card that affects blunt or continuous, it'll work for both of them. But that will happen. You can find those cards for every weapon type, and they change. So you can get some really, really crazy skills going off with that. Okay, so that's every... So what I'm going to do is we're going to change things up a little bit. So that dagger is good because the way that the dagger is working is that it creates... Oh no, it's not considered piercing. Okay, yeah, so we're going to get rid of that dagger. So that's considered piercing, which will fuel itself. And then we're doing piercing... And then the rapier is creating piercing on our normal blunt weapon object. Then this is constantly generating the lightning bows, which creates piercing, which will fuel this. Then when we dash, or when we don't dash, that will fuel that. And then this, because it's cold damage, will be fueling this card, because every time it deals cold damage, it will drop this, which in turn fuels this. So this game is all based on fusion and synergy. Make stuff work together. And you can get some really, really cool combinations. Yep. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh yeah, we're doing way better. Yes! So that's the thing. You have to know, like, how synergy works. Oh, that is incredible. Oh, that is so much better. Although I need to remember, I still only have 56 health. That's not good. Also, the reason why I picked the spells that I did is I'm trying to create... That's helpful. I'm trying to create spells. So there's another factor to picking your spells, too. So the lightning bow I'm actually probably going to get rid of if I can get another piercing attack. But the lightning bow has auto-aim. The lightning wisp I'm getting rid of first because it's neat, but if it went after things, that would be better. But this is auto, so it will just drop on a random enemy. This is auto. It will just drop on a random enemy. This is kind of auto, but enemies have to be kind of close for it to work, which is why I don't like it. I hate these flows. That's the catch, though. I have to do damage to... And that means getting in close to enemies, which can be very risky for us. Alright, let's pop... Create a hurricane on target. That sounds awesome. Or wait, what was that? Okay, so it's physical and continuous. So, sounds awesome, but... And that's continuous as well. I don't like either of these. But what I might do is switch out that for that. So let's get rid of Fireball. And let's go ahead and get rid of Recycle. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start upgrading our stuff. So I want everything to be at least level 2. So the stats that you will get from this, from doing this, it's completely random what you'll get. So sometimes you'll get faster mana production. Like you can see, that's purple, that's green. So we should have a better run. I know what we're spending most of our money on upgrading, or buying health. Ooh, that's fun. Oh no, I'm out of dodge. Okay, so this spell is a little bit different. So the way that this works is it creates a wide AoE, or it creates a cone. And so the idea is that anything within that cone, it will lock onto something at random. So you kind of don't get to pick where that lands, because it's going to be way more like single target focus. Oh my god, yeah, look at all those icicles that spawned. I kind of want to see how this does. Okay, so it's not the worst. There's a particular spell I really, really like to be in our activation slot. So that's a stun disc, or explosion disc. Fire infusion, pierce, create a deal. Ooh. I want to grab that. Because I think it's continuous, which isn't the best, but... Okay, yeah, I definitely want to... I'm so nervous. I don't want to die. Is the thing. I'm not quite sure how that fire works. Me. Alright, so what are we looking at? Oh, this is the last... No, that's fine, because I need to buy health for the boss, or we're not going anywhere. Pierce is the same as Slash. That is one of my favorite spells or artifacts in the game. Oh my god, yeah, no. So, the way that this would normally work, and this might actually be worthwhile for me to do. What am I talking about? It's not kind of worthwhile, it 100% is. Okay, so I'm actually going to get rid of that because we are grabbing this and this. The reason being is that Ring of Fire creates a Ring of Fire on the target. Also, because of this, all piercing attacks or slash and pierce are the same thing. So now we have this, which is also considered a piercing spell. So remember I said we were going to get rid of the Wisp? Well, now might actually be a good time to do that. Let me see. So generate per second. So I think what we might do is do this. Because honestly, I kind of don't like that. Oh, I did need help. I forgot. All right. So ideally, yes. So we will be creating slash and piercing at the same turn. Okay, so He is completely immune to lightning, which sucks. It works for us, but... Yeah, okay, so when it procs, it is an instant proc. Yeah, you kind of got to watch what's happening. And that's why I like setting this up the way that I do. Is because it's set up to be... This is set up to be more of a, I can just walk away and I don't have to worry about being on top of the enemy to attack. It did work. We're doing okay. I need better discs, though. Yeah, the barracks is where we're probably going to end up dying. Because it's these samurai characters that they do slashes out of nowhere. They are the ones that, once stuff starts to get crazy, it's really hard to remember, like, where you're supposed to be. Oh, okay, so they're not... Okay, yeah, I really don't like this ability. Shivering Aura. Freeze. Surround player with a freezing... That I actually like. Yeah, and then I really don't like the dash duration thing. Actually, I kind of don't like that either. Or no, the dash duration thing is fine. It's... While dashing, yeah, it's that one I don't like. It's this one is the good one. Although, I kind of feel like we're losing some synergy here. Okay, so this is creating Pierce and Slash. This creates Slash, so that generates that. This boosts this, but this only is based off of Stamina, which is going down. Yeah, I need discs. Oh, I have 1,400. Whoops. Let's... Try to see if we can get another artifact. Okay. And then what are you? When hitting critical, that's... We're not keeping that. Oh yeah, and I forgot. So remember how our weapon, or that one artifact that we have, creates piercing damage continuously, or with our weapon attacks? So that actually also now applies slashing damage per attack. That's not a good ability. Yeah, actually, we're gonna recycle that too. Yeah, because really, I need discs. That's where I'm weak right now. Blunt disc. That's actually, yeah, that'll work. Generate mana when an enemy dies. That will also work. Now I just need spells to go with. That are the right type. Shoot fast, that bounces off walls. That's actually... So, because this doesn't tie into anything, I'll actually set that to that. So that way, whenever something dies, we'll be shooting lightning balls that start bouncing off the walls. Yeah, I gotta kill the mages. Or no, the archers. The archers are the worst. Not the crossbow gal. She's... See, it's because there's so much going on that I'm trying to keep track of everything. Okay, so let's get some spells. That looks fun. I like fire. Volcanic explosion. Create 6 fire pillars around the target. That's cool. And then that's fiery geyser. Eruption of fire on targets. Hell yeah. Okay. So I would rather this, because this is explosion. So I would rather have this be tied. Okay, so that does blunt, which I'm not thrilled with that. Okay. Is there a better way to set this up? I don't like this one. That feels like a waste. Let's see if we can get a better disc. Yes. Yes! Okay. This is where we start building synergy, and this is where shit starts hitting the fan. For our enemies, I mean. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So, remember, piercing and slashing count for the same thing for us. So, I'm going to set this to this, because not only now is it feeding this, but it's also feeding our icicles and our... no, that's the stamina one. So, that will still happen, but now we have an extra spell slot. Okay, now, this will be fun. Because ideally, we want to have everything synergized. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's right, that's an enemy. Alright. Yeah, so it's that guy with the hood. It's that ranger with the hood that's the problem. Boom. Look at that. Hell yeah. Let's go for another spell. Yes! Yes! Okay, this is bullshit. So, the way that this works is... Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay, so we're gonna switch this around a little bit. Because basically what we want to have happen is... Oh, shoot. No, because this ties to here, which is fine. But I want... So what that does is it creates a ring of swords around us. So that will kill enemies. So we want this to be mass spammed, basically. Okay, you know what? We're going to get rid of the Ring of Fire. And instead we're going to throw that on there. Okay. Now watch. So the way that this works is... So we get the Ring of Blade, or the Ring of Blade set up. Yep, there we go. So unfortunately we need a little bit more help for this to actually work. Oh yeah, no, I just killed myself. Yep, there we go. So normally if you can set that up correctly with a bunch of slashing and piercing stuff, you can do the Ring of Blades. You can create an infinite amount of them, and it's insane. Okay. So we come back, and so now we have some insight, as you can see. Oh, we have the Ring of Blades again. Nice. So, and as you can see, we have unlocked a lot of shit. So we now have access to a hammer, which is blunt and explosion. We have access to a scythe, which is pierce, slash, and pierce. I prefer the sword myself, but we'll grab scythe. We have continuous and then slash, and then we have slash, slash, blunt, actually. No, I do like the scythe a little bit. So we'll run scythe. piercing and slashing. So now we have access to these. So starting spell is upgraded, reroll dice, max health, increased chances of a high level item, or we start with gems. Well, let's do our reroll, because as of right now, the rerolls are the most important thing we can have. And they just help so much. And then a little bit of extra health. And then let's go. So I need to beat the dungeon at least once to get my favorite weapon. Yeah, that was my fault. And then same thing as before, we are going to just wait. So it's not that I really like these, the blades on my, or the Ring of Blades, but it's more of, it's awesome that we got it. Because it's definitely one we're going to hold on to. We do have 6 rerolls now, so now we can really get some good stuff. And I have accidentally left dungeons before because I didn't realize that it was an item dungeon. So I'm like, oh man, or an item wave. So I'm like, yeah, time to go. We're rushing. And then it was like, oh yeah, no, I just lost out on a bunch of items. Okay, so remember I keep saying there's a spell I really want. So that little fire blast that he's doing, you can actually get a version of that spell, but it does all elements, which is incredibly powerful. Okay, so we get Burning Star, which is continuous. Attracts gems at a greater distance. While charging attacks, create void gems. Alright. I mean, combo attacks, technically, sure. And then let's check the waves. Okay, so I do want to save some gems for the... That's probably Rex's. Check real quick, because he'll usually message me or say something if there's an issue. I paused at a really bad time. next. So I'm not too thrilled with this, if I'm being honest. So let's go ahead and pop that. Oh no, it's still going to charge us for it. Interesting. I did not know it would do that. Oh god, yes. Awesome. I did not want to pick that up. Cool. Okay, that sounds awesome. Okay, so Wild Claw, so it does slashing and it's considered an attack. That is incredibly awesome. When slash type is created, that's great. Generate elemental afflictions on enemy minion when it dies. That's actually not good. Okay, so that's a lightning zone on the target. Movement speed, dash, stamina, and upgrade a random item. Ah. But no. Because that could be good later on, but there's other stuff that we want to get, especially artifact-wise. Magma Orb, so that's continuous, and then just generates per second. So that just activates all the time. 3% of overheat reduction on discs as mana. Ah, that's interesting. So surround players with a scorching aura. That can be interesting, but no, I don't like any of those. Nope. Poison gas. Deal 8. Generate mana when fire is created. Okay, I can see that. So synergy-wise, this slash is going to be fueled by both flame. Oh no, it's not. So slash will be fueled by this and our weapon, which fuels this, which triggers this, which causes that, which should fuel that, which will do this. So that's how that feedback should go. Ideally. Sizzling gem. Nope. Do not like gems. An explosive dummy. Oh, that's awesome. No. So the rooster boots can be interesting, but trying to actually get all of them is a huge pain. Oh, great. Oh, it is Pierce. And then we can destroy these. Yeah, because that does... We get all the gems anyways, so it doesn't matter. That could actually be interesting. That's... Okay, so we do have some mana. So I'm going to upgrade, just get everything to like... Alright, let's see how my little plan goes. There we go. That is some good synergy between the two of those. We're going to save our gems because we've got the shotgun here. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen to a boss that we go up against. What is up with all of these gems? No. I don't want anything, so I guess I'm going to go for... Okay, that could actually be good, because that'll just fuel our... Yeah, let's head up. Okay, so this is Slash. Okay. No, that's because that's critical, so... Let's go ahead and grab that, because then we can switch that out for that, and we can get rid of that. So let's grab a reroll. Oh, I see. So yes, we can buy more rerolls. Aha. Yeah, I'm not interested. Just top off our health. Feels weird going into the boss with So the one weakness I can already see with this is that it kind of requires us to attack constantly to get our stuff off. And so with bosses, where you kind of have to, like, you don't have to keep your distance, I guess, but it's not a good idea to, like, it's not a good idea to just sit on top of them, normally. It's a very high risk, high reward, I guess. It works, though. Okay, but now we have rerolls. Now we're going to go back to our whole, like, waiting a little bit. Not thrilled about being so close to stuff, but... Okay, so we've got a bit more. Do I? Oh, that's right. So this is something we can spend our gems on. Okay. All right, we have to kill this dragon immediately because they do like massive, or they do like chain fireballs that you can never keep track of them if you're constantly being attacked. Yeah, we're killing you immediately. Generate damage as mana. That'd be a great one. Ooh, that's good too, though. Ice spikes. And it has increased damage. But no, we'll grab that. Okay. So yeah, when we get up to 1,000, I'll... Oh yeah, now that we're actually getting our that slashing thing off, now we're really seeing damage. Because ideally, you want to set this up so you'll have an infinite number of attacks that are all self-fueling. So you don't have to do a thing, and all you have to worry about doing is dodging. That's where you really... If I can stop getting hit... Oh, okay, done. Yeah, I see 3 of those flaming mouths spawned. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll save for the shot. Because I have a feeling we're going to start burning through health real quick, especially in the second half. There's a health potion. Alright, so now we have Ice Draw Trap, Golden Pierce, while dashing. I hate that spell. And then, 1% now. I don't like either of these, so I'll grab this just so that we can... The higher level something is, the more expensive it is. Alright, so we have 3... I'd like to get 3 of each. But realistic, is that a meteor? Did we get the meteor spell? Is that what I see? Oh, is that immunity to cold? Ooh, that could be fun. Okay, shockwave, shock flame laser. So it's fire, lightning, and pierce. That's incredible. Meteor impact. Yep, summon a burning meteor from above. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I actually like the shock flame laser and the meteor impact a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap those out. And I actually don't like either of those when an attack type is created. That's not bad, but it's not what I want. So let's use these rerolls. Yeah, there we go. When it's dealt, when damage is dealt. Perfect. So this is going to... So when slash type damage is dealt, it will trigger this. Which in turn feeds that, because it's piercing. So that is just fire, and a lot of our stuff is fire, so that's fine. Generate for each blunt type. I don't really have blunt, and I don't want either of those. % of enemy minions fire affliction as mana when it dies. So that could be interesting, because we do have a lot of fire stuff. So if we were to really just lean into the fire mage thing, that could work out really well. Because right now we actually have a lot of piercing stuff triggering. Yeah, because this is slash. So when slash gets triggered, it triggers this. Which then does fire and pierce. So fire and then pierce. So actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Because that will cause piercing, which triggers slash, which will then power both of those, which triggers these, which triggers pierce. So that should create a feedback loop. And we do have a lot of fire, so I'm kind of thinking this might be a good choice. And then let's... No. Completely worthless. Yeah. Nope. I can't afford to get an artifact. That's fine. That'll save me. Okay, so let's see if my little... Oh my god. Yep. So that's what I mean about knowing how, like, synergy works. Because you do it right, and it kind of gets nuts. Oh, that's fun. I love this. This game is so much fun. Alright. So this will be an item wave. They're not cats, they're evil, like, cat boy assassins. guess. Wait, no, those aren't Cowboy Sentries. That's a Grim Reaper. Okay, so we have a lightning disc, so generate mana when lightning is triggered. That could be fun. Mana, and then for each unequipped item is terrible. So yeah, definitely the lightning disc. And actually, I knew I said I was gonna save, but I would honestly think we're good to do that. So let's pop that in there, and then throw this on there. Because now this will be triggering another slashing attack for lightning. So we're just triggering more and more slash. Okay, yeah, now we save. Now we save function. Oh, wow. That was a big... That's a big AoE. Okay, so there is a bit of a drop. So that's going to be something I think that's going to be our... Okay, yeah, so the next floor is the shop. So let's go. Oh, let's see. Ooh, minion, I think. Yep, Spike Wisp. Spike Wisp would be interesting, because that's going to be... Yeah, that's Pierce. Okay. Damage over. Minions remaining health mana when it dies. Thunderheart. Effectiveness of lightning status. That's not bad. Yeah, I guess, because if I'm going to buy anything, I guess I'll just buy the dice. Because that, more than anything else, what we need are artifacts now. Okay, so let's see how effective our little build does. Oh dear. So that automatically is kind of bad. Because lightning does not really... Part of our stuff is lightning. Although, our main damage output is not doing lightning damage. So it might actually be okay. That's the only thing I hate about his attacks. Oh my god, look at his health. Yep. Wow! He died fast. I'm telling you, synergy. You gotta synergize. Synergy, synergy. Actually, I want to make sure that the audio is actually working right for you guys. Okay, yep. Oh, that's right, yeah, because the game audio doesn't trigger unless I'm... Yep, there we go. Uh-oh. I was not paying attention. See, that's why the sword barrier thing kind of works really well for these later areas, because when you have to, like, constantly dodge or move around, having your abilities be self-sufficient is so helpful. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, let's just move on so we can just buy a ton of artifacts and then reroll them all. So that guy, so do you see that purple arrow? That's why those archers have to die fast. Because they will fire a purple arrow that kind of just sits there, and then all of a sudden there will be a purple line that shows up, and you've got about a second and a half to react to get out of the way. You can, just... It's kind of bullshit. Alright, nope, you're the archer. Nope, damn it. And then little crossbow girl, she will actually trap you. So you have to be very careful how you... We are doing well. Okay, Gladiator's Burden. Mine Explosion. I've never seen this before. Fire Affliction. Oh, okay. That could be interesting, but I can't guarantee that we're getting more fire stuff, so... Let's grab the Gladiator's Burden. Immediately just rip it apart. Okay. So we're gonna do 2 more waves, and then we'll do our artifact something. He would hit us. I thought we could kill him. Alright. To be fair, that was my fault. Okay, and then one more. God, oh no, they have increased. They have increased elemental resistance. That's why we have the swords. Because those are not elemental. They just do damage. Oh, damn it. It's one of these. So yeah, these... I forgot. So those girls, those wizards are also like enemy number 1. Because they create just this long beam that does damage over time. It's not good. Okay. Void. Created a projectile that creates a black hole on hit. That sounds awesome. Oh yeah, we're definitely grabbing that. Okay. So yeah, now we're just gonna buy a bunch of artifacts and recycle them. Because we only have 2 recycles. Okay. And then let's go ahead and grab another spell too. Just to see if we can get something equally good. Okay. Because I'm still going for like a specific thing. Okay, disc reduces its overheat per distance discs travel. That could be interesting because everything we have moves. So that could actually be really good for an artifact for us. Okay. And then the rest of this stuff I do not care. Oh, that's a good one because it's it's lightning and it's pierce. So that could be a great, but it's also not what I want because now I'm looking for a very specific spell. Okay, and that's the circlet blade. Attach slash type blades to discs which damage enemies on contact. That actually could be really good because if I'm reading that correctly, that applies slashing to everything. Okay, so ice throw, cold and pierce. Throw 3 ice spikes towards a nearby enemy. Ah, I don't like that. Okay, dagger locket. No. Vital pack. No. Because I'm reading these so I know if there's anything I actually want. Oh, critical chances rolled twice? That's good. Avenger's Tome. Twilight Star. I'd rather have that. Okay, and then we can destroy everything else. Okay, so that can go. That can go. Yeah, the dagger locket, that can go. That's not bad, and that can stay too. Because I was gonna say, because we're gonna do this anyways. And then so now that we have lightning. So this will be proccing. So we can pop that in there. Let me see. When the lightning status is triggered. So that's actually not a very good one. But okay, let's see. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. It should go fine. Oh my god. Just massive. I can't even see our character. That's a problem. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, apply blaze to discs. So literally as our discs float around, they are doing blade. They are doing that. Yeah, I mean, because if I'm hitting enemies, that does kind of make sense. Although that is not like as good as I thought it was. Yeah, we're definitely gonna sell that. Okay, how much do we have? Okay, so we have another level. So I'm going to do one more. And we're going to get rid of that. So the idea here is... So right now, I'm more trying to just avoid damage more than anything else. When hitting with a Pierce type attack, yeah, that's amazing. So I'd much rather have that set on there, just because then it's feeding out that piercing. Okay, and then let me see. So we have one wave, and then we have the boss wave. So that's where we kind of run into an issue, is that we don't really have... I know there's a spell I want. It's getting it is going to be the problem. Yes, that's awesome. So all discs will now get mana. Not the best, but... I don't like the rooster thing, but... Cold and blunt. I mean... That's fine, because it doesn't really matter. So, at this point, I'm actually going to stop buying spells. So this is where things kind of get rough. Because there's so much happening that you're never going to be able to do that. So just killing enemies as quickly as you can kind of takes priority. And we have the shop. Okay, so we're going to grab health. That's the iceberg, I think. Yeah. Oh no, create 5 obelisks. Huh. Last combo is finished. That's terrible. That can actually be super good if done correctly. Yeah. Okay, so now the thing is, everything that we've got, I'm just going to focus on upgrading our spells, because everything is level 1 or level 2, which is not good. So yeah, we're not doing anything else. Our build is done. Okay, so we have the warrior captain now. Kind of gotta watch out. This is when he's not dashing around that. He always tries to hit you, but then he does this little like jumping attack thing, which you gotta look really good. If you don't have dodges, you're kind of screwed. There we go. Just kite him around and slash him to pieces. But we're not done yet. Oh no, we are done. I'm sorry. So, the gate is locked, so we need to have level 4 danger or higher to progress. So, he records our entire build. For the Empire! So there we go. So we escaped once. And I got my favorite weapon, so win-win. Also, I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to grab a snack. This is new. So the last time I played, this was not a thing. What? Oh, is this like Vampire Survivor? Yeah, it is. Okay. Ah, that's neat. Oh, shoot a lightning? Hell yeah. Shoot a lightning that chases a target. Yes. Okay, so we can upgrade spell, or new disc. So that's fire, so generate when fire type is finished. I actually don't like either of those, so let's try to reroll that. There we go. Them talking about this. I didn't know they actually did it though. Oh, for each element equipped. That could be really good. Which I only have lightning. Actually, so what I'm gonna do. So when you beat spells, it's harder to aim. Overheat reduction. That's really good. Stunned. That's exploding pumpkin. 30% increased mana gain for discs. Right, barbell. For damage for each type of damage spell. Yeah. Really double down on that damage diversity that we have going on. Increase my... Okay. Now. Unfortunately, we still have to attack. Here we go. Blunt and slash are considered the same type. That could be insane. We have range. Okay. The other thing is, you can't actually kill the pumpkins. Continuous and blunt. There we go. So now we have three different types of pumpkins. Decreased mana cost. So I think we actually have continuous, don't we? Yeah, continuous is considered blunt, and blunt is considered slash. Frozen lightning star. That could be really fun. Critical chance increases critical damage. That's good. That's also good, though. Because that's just more slash. Although, I need more, like, elements. As of right now, I'm only getting lightning and... What's that? Last combo throw, for sure. Oh, that's what that gold thing is. It's a magnet. Alright, that's cool. Stout. That's gonna be good. physical type is finished. So we do we have physical? Oh, we have a lot of physical. Okay. So yeah, that'll be good because that'll trigger now Winter River can activate. I have not looked at chat for a while. Sorry if anybody posted. I have not been paying attention. Whew. Okay, explosion and pierce type are considered the same. Sure. Which means we're gonna have to start getting rid of something. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we can store it. Okay. I was gonna say, oh no. Mainly because we still need these slash to tie everything together. Ow. Oh yeah, getting hurt a lot more now. Increased mana production, increased damage. Increased mana cost. Get that out there. Also, I think what I'm gonna do is I think we're gonna switch out Thunder Punch for that. Because ideally what I'm hoping is gonna happen is that we'll be able to start getting like stuff running around us. Create sort of like a barrier. Maybe not. Because we kind of are lacking in a lot of items. We're lacking in artifacts, is the thing. 3 seconds, create a piercing. That's beautiful. Love it. I was gonna say, this is gonna be nothing getting to 120 seconds, or no, 15 minutes, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Place a lightning laser that rotates twice. Oh my god, that'll be perfect, and it's a slash. Yeah, you know what? I would rather have that out there. As much as I like that, I want that lightning out there. And that's why. Okay, so new artifact. So attack speed increases movement speed. Okay. And movement speed increases attack speed. No max limit. Wow. Okay. Shoot an ice orb that sprinkles 12, so that's blunt, which is also slash, and that could be interesting. We'll grab the artifact. Yeah, that is, because it's such a big, like, big table, that was I kind of wish I could get rid of, like, these, though, but it won't. I can't. Good, we got access to our next stuff. Still take it. Granted, the lightning is kind of a... attack type is also considered a spell type. I love Vampire Survivors, by the way. Like, that's a game I put a lot of time. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is that is not working out how I wanted it to. So I didn't jump right. Only more elements. Basically, I'm just like I've got like fire. Yeah, let's boost our damage. I hate when you make a smash thinking like it's going to satisfy you, and then it doesn't. Ooh, that could be a good one. That could be, yeah, we definitely want that. Because I'm going to start replacing, like, these. Oh, that was dumb. See, like, you hit a point where there's just so much going on that... How are you I got hurt instead. Very good. Increase mana. Which, so the red circles around the this, that means that they're open. Which is not good, and it reduces, like, overall damage. But because our damage is so high, nope. Increased critical chance. Hey, there should be a boss. Oh, I think that was supposed to be like there's a lot more. Oh, let's see. Ooh, upgraded element. It's these pumpkins that are damaging me almost except for that one worm that got me explosion and blunt are considered the same. No, thank you. Slash. Oh my god. Alright. That's pretty much. I'm trying to watch everything that's happening. Yeah, it's bad when I have to, like, actually turn my eyes off. That's not good. That could actually be fun. Do I have really any... Because at this point, I would almost... I think we're going to start getting rid of stuff, because, like, we don't use continuous, And we don't really use blunt. Do I have any blunt stuff? No. Yeah, I don't have any blunt, or I have one blunt. Oh yeah, I cannot stay still. Every time I pause, I remember dying because I lose track of what I was doing before I paused. Maybe I just need to stay like faster overheat reduction. Yes. So theoretically, that would be we just unlock the boss. Continuous is created. Oh, that would actually be good for us. Thunder Totem. No. Increased fire affliction. None of these are good, so I guess we'll take the disc. I can stop getting hit yet. Where's the fear after? I keep getting hit. I can't stop. I have to unfocus my eyes just to keep track of everything. It's not good. Oh god. Alright. Keep me overheating. Whew. Okay. Yeah, what's happening? I can do enemy ground. All of a sudden there's like a fireball. Fuck. Yeah, so I think what happened is they stopped shooting one and they started shooting like a bunch. Okay, so yeah, it was survival mode. Okay, so I can finally grab my sword. So yeah, sword does slashing, which is just super nice. And then I know I said I like those, but we're gonna do just basic upgrades. And I still have 68, so let's grab that. Okay, so yep, so now we can increase the difficulty. And so we have to clear the dungeon on each new difficulty. I hate when I make a snack and then it just makes me more hungry. I know I said that earlier, and I really should just eat something. get to the 2 item waves, and then we'll pull our stuff. Okay, so it just does damage over time. That's awesome. So it doesn't even tie into elemental stuff, it just goes. So this will probably be our last run too, because I keep saying it, and it's not less true. I keep and then I'll stream afterwards. Yeah, so the more that you can fire off of these daggers, the better. So it's infinite damage. I thought they were fighting, but they're not. I know what they're doing. Okay. So now we have item, and then... Boy, I am not... All of a sudden. Wow. Okay. That's a new... I've never seen that before. So the dinosaur things, I never have seen them charge in and just fight. Now I'm just pissed off tanking attacks I should never have been hit with. Okay, so what are we getting? Sturdy potion, nope. Explosive stone? No. Generate mana when hitting with fire type. That can be useful. Okay, one more. I feel like we're getting less gems this time. Dragon. Funk. Okay. Spell critical. Nope. Glacial, so that's blunt and gem. I actually don't want any of these. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna immediately recycle that. Okay. So artifacts are the most important, but usually you can get away with I'll do 3 of each. Oh, I'm 1 short. Are you serious? Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so what are you? Just damage. 60% of spell type damage. That's also really good. I like that. Okay, so that's Bolt Spread. Dashing Shock can actually be really good. So that's actually a spell I am happy to have. Roll. Volt Whips, 5 electric slashes on a nearby enemy. That is also fantastic. For each slash item, that's... Yeah, so that will trigger that, and then that, yeah. Actually, I was gonna say, I think everything is considered a spell, so... Then what are you? Electric Balloon. Yep. And the more that those spawn, the better. Given how much lightning stuff we have... Crash Lightning. Elemental Jewel. Oh, God, yes. Reroll. Okay, so that's Boreal. No. Blood Claw. For each unequipped item. Because I don't have unequipped... If you have unequipped items, you should be throwing your stuff into other things. Shoot a Fire Hurricane that hits a target 3 times. Awesome. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Okay, so then what we need to do is... I actually feel like we need to do this. And then that. So every time that we do slash with our sword... Or this will just trigger this. And then when fire hits, it triggers that, which triggers that, which does slash. So yeah. Okay. Mage Shield... Critical roll, yes. I don't like that. But I feel like re-rolling is a waste of time. Okay. So let's see how this goes. Yes, okay, so the lightning slash is what I thought. Much better. What the hell? That's actually good, though. Grab some health. Another reroll. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, because everything is pretty much lightning-based, or we have a lot of lightning-based stuff. Which, actually, I think I want to do that. Because I want as many of the lightning things to trigger as possible. So we definitely are having synergy. Because that lightning dash should be triggering multiple times, and it's not. Okay, so I think we need to rework our discs, and that's where our issues lie. Oh, yeah, really? dragon right off the bat. Yeah, we definitely have some synergy issues. Oh good, so enemy attacks just do extra fire damage. Okay, so that's continuous. Generate of continuous damage. So that could be good. How much continuous do I have, though? I have nothing. Oh no, continuous. Yeah. Continuous is the day. Why is this continuous? Oh, because the effect is continuous, right? That could work, but I actually really like this ability. Okay. Yeah, let's get some discs, because that's where our issue is happening, I think. We have the spells in the space, so... Okay, so when hitting with slash type, absolutely. Need to get that slash out there. And everything we do is slash. So that will... so when that fires off... Okay. So I need an ability that's not... Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to do this and this. Actually, no. What we're going to do is we're going to set this to here. So that way we have this and this. So when we do fire, it will trigger this, which will kick off this. But then, because this is also slash, what we want to have happen is this will continuously fire off this, which does the Volt Whips. But then everything that we have is slash, which should mass spam Dashing Shock. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wait. Alright, generate mana when other discs activate. That could be interesting, but I don't want to risk that. Hitting with a weapon spell? Nope. Ugh, excuse me. I don't want that, no. And I don't want this either. I don't really want this either, but... because just not enough stuff does cold. Okay. So now, when we also have lightning being triggered, it will also, in effect, trigger this. So that'll give us another effect and another spell going. So, that should fix some of our synergy. Yeah, so that's the only issue, is that the lightning is kind of random. But yeah, so we are getting more. It's still not good, though. So we do need to do some more tweaking. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get up to the item waves, finish the item waves, and then we'll have some for farming. Oh, I So the good news is those fire pillars trigger instantly. Okay, so we're building up to the item waves. Because we also could get stuff in the item waves that'll fix all of our problems. That is not where I wanted you to fire that. Oh, it didn't instantly trigger that time. Okay, so next two waves are items. Yeah, see, I'm starting to get sloppy, and it's literally just because I'm hungry. I want food. Yeah, that lightning lash. So I think that's like one of our biggest flaws right now, is that lightning lash is great, don't get me wrong, but it feels like it's triggering way too randomly. Like, it's triggering around me as the player, and that is not what you want. Yeah, you know what? Let's try swapping that out. So, I feel like that might be a better option, and then... Or maybe it was because I wasn't using my skill enough. Okay, so, yeah, one more wave. And we do our item. Ooh, yeah, that's much better. Oh, I was attacking the wrong one. That's fair. That was my fault. Okay, so continuous, no. Minion. I don't like any of these, so we're gonna just... Okay. So we definitely need some artifacts out here, because I feel like that would help a lot. Having the right artifacts. Oh, I can't. Shit, I don't have any repels. Right. Well, son of a bitch. That, or rerolls. That's, yep, I'm dumb. Alright, increased damage and 20% increased attack damage. Okay, that's decent at least. And then that's, no. Nope, nope, and nope. Yikes. Okay. That should not be to here. I feel like that should trigger that, which will feed, which will fuel that, which fuels that, which will fuel that. And then both of these fuel this. I feel like that's a better option. Yeah, it feels like the synergy is a little bit better. health is more important. Oh yeah, I didn't realize I'm almost dead. Okay, I was trying to dodge and it wouldn't let me. That might be match right there. Not that it matters, because not only do we have to get through this wave, but we have to get through the next wave. Or we have to get through 2 more waves and a whole other stage before we can even get healing. Nope, help. Need it. Oh no, the shop is this way. Okay, Plasma Slash. Ooh, slashes with a lightning wave. That sounds fun. Let's grab that. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, that might have been our death sentence. We'll see. Yikes. Oh, and I don't have a disc for it either. Oh, that's great. Alright, let's see what happens. Again with a lightning bro. Seriously. Oh no, that was a mistake. There we go. Oh, you didn't do the re-attack? I can't predict him right. Ugh. Okay. Let's grab that. This is one of my favorite spells. Let's grab that. 'Cause what does this do? Starting spell with insight. Yeah, having starting gems just helps out a lot too. Okay. So, I'm going to end things here because, like I said, I'm starving and I need food. So, thank you all so much for watching. I will be back streaming here, basically once I'm done eating. So, give me a half hour, give or take, and I will be back.